my name is Jenna and I'm going to do a little movement video just to get us moving, little standing series. Come with me, make your way to the mat. You're going to stand with your feet hip distance apart. Find yourself in a comfortable stance. For me, this is weight in the front of the foot, lightness in the heels. There's a softness in the knees and a gentle crease in the front of the groins. This allows my hips to sit back and wide. And take the hands, make a dome shape as if you were holding a tennis ball in both hands. Fingertips touch light to the tops of the thighs. Begin to draw the hips back and wide, the knees come forward. And then use this pressure of your fingertips into the thighs to lift the heart away from the hips. Hips stay tacked back. Pulse, hips back as the ribs pull away. So we're finding a length and tone in the belly. Lift the chin. Eyes on the horizon. With each rise up, can you find more length in the front line of the belly? You have to maintain these creases in the front of the groins in order to open up the belly as you pull the ribs up and away. Next time you rise up, take the hands, press them forward of the heart. Really press the hands forward so you can feel the shoulder blades pull apart on the back of the heart. Sweep the hands back, cupping both sides of the head. Use this, gently press the head back into the hands to open the throat and open the belly. Knees come forward as the hips root back. Continue to pulse, this time rising straight up through the midline. Forearms rise towards the sky. Moving with your breath. Inhale, fill the rib cage, lift up, lengthen the belly. Exhale, soften hips back, knees forward. Moving at your own pace, opening the belly just a little bit more with each inhale. Find some stillness in center. Transfer weight to the right foot. Hover the left heel. Dig the paw of the foot into the mat and forward just a little bit. It's energetic. And then drag the paw back. The foot hasn't moved, but we've engaged the whole leg. Do it again. Dig the paw forward. Drag the paw back. Keep that level of engagement in the leg as you hover the foot. Lift the foot away from the mat. Find this little energetic hamstring curl, heel towards the bum, almost as if you were squeezing a ball behind the left knee. Begin to pulse on the standing leg. Gentle bend in the knee, knee forward, hips back, and then rise high through the forearms as if you were lifting the head away from the shoulders. The ribs rise, the belly's long. Super engaged, balancing on one leg. Ground down through your standing toes. One more full inhale. And step the left foot back. Little baby step coming into high lunge. Knees forward, hips back, rise high. Both forearms towards the sky. And the feet are parallel towards the top of the mat. Pulsing, hips back, belly long. Bowing forward as the chin lifts, forearms rise. Release the right hand to horseshoe hold the top of the right thigh. Continue to rise up through the left forearm. Now rising up through the left, arc over towards the right. Press the thigh away to keep space and length on the right side body as we lift and lengthen through the left forearm, arcing up and over towards the right. Lift up from the left side ribs. Continue to pulse the hips, move back as the knees move forward. Last inhale, lengthen. Come back through center, take both hands, press them forward of the heart, transfer weight to the right foot, sweep left knee forward at 90 degrees, catching the outside edge of left thigh with right hand, sweep left hand back to cup the back of the head, pulse on the standing leg, knee comes gently forward as the hips glide back, lift up through the left forearm. You'll begin to gently spiral the ribs towards the left, using this connection of the hand on the outside edge of the thigh. Press the head into the hand to open the throat and lift the chin. Option to stay or option to pulse. Move with your breath. Inhale. Step the left foot to the mat, hip distance apart, both arms forward. Glide the ribs from side to side. Little seaweed sway, wash it out. Connect back with your breath. Meet me in center. Weight in the front of the foot, knees forward, hips back. Take the hands, press them forward of the heart. Glide the hips back, sweep the hands back to cup the back of the head and press the head into the hands. Right away, long, strong, open front body. Pulse hips back and wide. Rise straight up through the midline. Forearms towards the sky. Searching for that length in the belly. Here the elbows hug narrow towards the nose, but energetically press wide out to the sides so that we can open up the back of the heart and inflate the entire rib cage. Transfer weight to the left foot, hover right heel, dig right paw forward, drag the paw back, engage the whole right leg. One more time, dig the paw forward, this sends the hips back just a little bit, drag the paw back, fire up into the back line of the leg, hold that engagement as you hover the foot. Hamstring curl the heel towards the bum as if you were squeezing a ball behind the knee. Pulse the standing leg, knee forward, hips back. Rise up through the forearms. Lifting the torso away from the hips. Grounding down through your standing toes. Make the connection to the mat nice and strong. One more, full inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back for high lunge. Knees forward, hips glide back, rise through the forearms, lift and lengthen. Pulsing to open the belly and open the throat. Release the left hand, horseshoe hold to the top of left thigh. First, find your length, rising straight up through the right. And this time, as we rise up, arc over towards the left. The head is there the hand is there at the back of the head to support the head. As you gently press the head into the hand to open the throat. Lifting up through the right side ribs as you crescent towards the left. Press the back of the rib cage back behind you as you pull the elbow forward. One more full inhale, lengthen through the right sideline. And come back through center, take both hands forward. Transfer weight to the left foot, sweep right knee forward 90 degrees. Catch the outside edge of right thigh with left hand. Right hand catches the back of the head. Bend into the standing knee. The knee softly glides forward as the hips glide back. Lift up through the right forearm. Find your length, head pressing back into the hand. Run down through the standing toes. You might pulse on the standing leg. And begin to spiral the ribs towards the right, using this connection of the hand to the thigh to gently glide the ribs towards the right. Just the rib cage moves, and you keep the chin in line with your heart. Chin is in line with the chest, so it's not so much about turning the head, it's about turning the rib cage. One more full inhale. Exhale, step right foot to the mat, both arms forward, glide the ribs from side to side. And come back through center. We'll step the feet wide off of the mat. Take the weight forward to the front of the foot. Hinging at the hips, take the torso forward, send the hips way, way, way back behind you as you slowly lower your fingertips to the mat. Plant the hands, walk the feet back onto the mat. Hands and feet all fours. The outside edge of the pinky grazes the edge of your mat. The feet are almost as wide as the mat. And the stance is short enough that you can bend the knees a lot. Glide the hips back up and wide behind you. The feet, root them into the ground and energetically press them out to the side. You'll feel this fire up into the glutes. Now take the heart forward just a little bit. Press the mat away so strong. Fill the rib cage. Press the ribs away from the mat as you lift the chin. Find a gentle pulse. Hips back and wide. Ribs pull forward. As the heart and the rib cage pulls forward, begin to extend the heels towards the back of the mat, keeping a softness in the knees. Just lengthening through the back line of the leg. And find stillness in center. Narrow your knees towards the midline. Lower the knees to the mat. Untuck the toes. Find yourself in all fours. Glide your ribs from side to side, pressing the rib cage wide in each direction. Find some fluidity and softness. And walk the hands back. Sit onto your heels, fingertips to the tops of the thighs. Take a moment, close your eyes, catch your breath. Soften. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Hope you enjoyed and have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks very much.